السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. الحمد لله الذي أبدع الأفلاك والأرضين، والصلاة والسلام على من كان نبيا وآدم بين الماء والطين، وعلى آله وصحبه الذين صبروا صبرا جميلا لنشور هذا الدين. أما بعد. Dear friends, in previous class we learned about our God, our holy creator. In this class, it is a prominent topic. It is a very relevant topic, that how we can lead our life towards success. How we have to lead our life. And in which way if we lead our life, it will go to success. We have to find the answers for these whole questions. That's what today's class discusses. Here I like to deliver in front of you some of the principles which you follow it, you will gain success in your life. Here I am saying that you have okay job, a good job or good life. But if you want a successful life, you have to follow these principles. You have to follow these principles which I am going to tell you, which I am going to share with you. The prime principles among the principles are: one, you have to think that one day you will be gone. One day the death comes you and takes you without any invitations, without inviting you before it comes. Without your invitation, it comes to you and it takes your life from your physical body. It takes your soul, it departs your soul from the physical body. And the day will come for every humankind. That we have to notice in our mind, that we have to store in our memory, and we have to think about it, that we have to taste the death. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in His holy Quran, every soul have to taste the death one day. We don't know that day when comes. Even I don't know when that day comes to me. Even you don't know, you people don't know, the viewers, you people don't know when that day comes to you. Even nobody knows when that day comes to them. That day comes suddenly to us. Azrael takes our ruh and we move from this mortal life towards that immortal life. When we think these things, when we keep this thing in our memory, we try to do every works on today, on that time, on the particular time. We add the punctuality in our life, in our timetable, in our schedule of life. Because if we realize that there is no tomorrow to us, then we do every works on the time. And when we do every works on the time, it leads our life towards the success. So this principle become a prime principle which leads our life towards the success. And the second principle I'm going to say in front of you is, we have to think that there is nothing that we cannot do or have. If our goal is to gain something on some particular time, we can gain it. But we have to hard work. We have to work hard for it. As you know the story of Abraham Lincoln. Who was Abraham Lincoln? He was dreaming to become an American president. In first attempt he failed. In second attempt he failed. And several attempts came to him. He attempted, he tried. And at last he fulfilled his dream. He became the president of America. That story tells us that there is nothing that we cannot do. We cannot have it. But we can do anything. We can do everything. We can have anything. We can gain anything. But a single thing have to be part of our life. What is that? Hard work. We have to work hard so our life get towards the great success. And the third thing is, there is nothing which is worthy to in your life if it not makes you happy. There are many things that there are many people who lives their life not for them but for others, who lives their life for others' sake. They are living their life with an obligation of somebody to them. They are not making rules for themselves. They are following the rules heard by someone. If someone edits your life, don't hear that editings. Don't turn your ears towards that editings. If you not feel by hearing that editings, if you not feel that the editings will be helpful in your life. And my dear friends, the fourth principle you have to follow is be yourself. Be yourself. That means don't hear to others. If someone says that you are not going in proper way, if you are in proper way, you know that you are in proper way, but others are saying that you are not in proper way, you are misleading your life. Don't hear to them. Be yourself. If you are in proper way, you think that you are in proper way, then go on that way. Go on that way. Continue moving on that way. And the other principle is that you have to surround yourself with the good people. There is no place for the toxic people. There is no place for a toxic people. If you want an abundant life, if you want a perfect life, then you have to avoid the toxic peoples, the bad intentioned peoples, the people who gives you negative energy. You have to avoid them. You have to reject their friendship. You have to cut their friendship. And the last principle which leads to your life towards the success is focus on what you want. If you want to be a doctor, then focus on it. If you want to be an engineer, then focus on it. If you want to be a scholar, then focus on it. If you want to be a good man, then you have to focus on it. If you focus on the negativity, you will gain the negative. If you focus on the good thing, then you will gain the good thing. So this focus is very important in our life. Focusing on the thing what we want. And at last, before winding up my talk, I like to say that you have to control your life from fightings. You have to avoid it from your life. You have to don't follow that things. One thing is your past. You have to avoid it. You have to avoid your past. If your past is in grief, filled with grief, then don't retake it. Don't rethink about your past. If you are in love failure, or if you are filled with many sorrows or griefs, but when you are rethinking about your past, then you are losing the shiningness of your bright. You are dimming the light of your future. Why are you thinking about your past? Please think about your future so you can gain the success. And the second thing is, please avoid the others' opinions in your life. Avoid the others' opinion in your life. Don't follow the others' opinion. Don't follow others' opinion. Please be on your opinion. Be on your opinion. If you have an opinion about a thing, express it. Don't betray yourself hearing to others. As you know that some people, when they write examination, they just copy the others who sit beside them. And when he writes the answer, he don't know that whether he writes a correct answer or not. Sometimes he peeps to the other's paper and he peeps to his answer. When he see that he is writing the another answer, then he just correct the answer. He just wrong the answer which he wrote in his paper. He think that his answer is right, but at last when the result comes, this answer is false. His answer, the one who sat beside him, is also false. And the third thing is limited belief. You don't limit your belief. Please extend your belief. Extend your belief so you can gain success. That you have to think that you can gain many things. You don't think that you can't do it. You don't limit belief on yourself. And the fourth thing is relationship. I'm not saying that you have to avoid the relationship. You can't be the relationship with others. But when you are in relationship, it will hurt you more. When the relationship breaks up, if you hurt you more. If you have a good heart, eligible heart to bear the pain of breakup, then you continue the relationship. And the last thing is money. The money, I'm not saying that you have to avoid making money, but you have to avoid the money by controlling your life. Don't spend your whole life for making money, but you have to give your time for your family. You have to give your time for yourself. You have to take some rest. Then you can earn money. Don't go back of the money. Don't try to achieve the money, and don't spend your whole life for achieving the money. So at last, I suspect that I wish that you all will follow this principle in your life. If you try this in your life, then you will gain towards the success. So at last, I'm winding up at last saying that please follow this whole principle in your life and avoid those things which I said to you to avoid. Then you try in your life, it will lead you to the better life, to the successful life. So by saying this, I like to wind up my talk, and inshallah we will meet in our next class. Wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.